Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM News TV. This is the show for Wednesday, October the 2nd, 2013. I've done my morning practice, which is to go through a bunch of press releases, try to find the best ones that stand out to me. Then I go over those, the best of those, to give you some insight and ultimately help you to find some good companies to do your research on and find some investment winners in there as well. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. And on today's show, I've got a number of companies. We're trying to keep it to around a 10-minute show, so I got a lot to talk about, and I'm going to get right to it. The first company today is VMS Ventures. VMS Ventures has provided an update on their progress at their Reed copper project near Flin Flon, Manitoba. VMS Ventures owns 30% of this project and is carried to production. Hudbay Minerals owns the 70% and is the operator. The joint venture has received their Environment Act license for the Reed copper project and has commenced initial production. So there's an interesting company. I've followed this VMS Ventures for a long time, and now they're going from the exploration into producer status. So that's quite a milestone for a junior exploration company. This Reed copper project is very interesting, and we'll see what kind of numbers come out of that one. That's a good one to follow. Their stock symbol is VMS, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Liberty Star Uranium and Metals. This company is an AGORACOM sponsor. I wanted to get that out of the way before talking about it. What they've announced is they've contracted SRK Consulting, which is a very well-known geological consulting group, to review and update their National Instrument 43101 compliant report for their Hay Mountain project, which was originally submitted back in 2011. So they've got some updating that they want to do with that report, and we'll be looking for that as soon as they put that news release out. The stock symbol on that one trades on the OTCQB board, and the symbol is LBSR. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Gold Standard Ventures. Gold Standard Ventures released more core drilling from their drill results from their Bald Mountain gold copper project in the Carlin Trend of Nevada. It's called their Railroad project, and they own 100% of this. They had some very good results. One of their holes intersected 56.1 meters of 1.7 grams per ton gold. Another had that included a subinterval of 7.3 meters of 5.66 grams per ton gold. They say that it's important that the gold intercept is hosted entirely in oxidized Hornfels breccia and represents the most significant oxidized gold mineralization found to date on the Northern Railroad project area. So that's I'm really liking those intersections. I like that the project is in Nevada. I also like the stock chart on this company. Their stock symbol is GSV, and this is one of the companies that I will be talking about at our end of the week show. We call it the best of the best in weekly news, and I really like a lot of what I'm seeing with this company. Again, the stock symbol is GSV, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company I wanted to talk about is Corvus Gold. Corvus Gold, the headline is, continues to expand main Sierra Blanca bulk tonnage gold deposit from surface at North Bullfrog. What's really particularly interesting about this is that they've got, by the Sierra Blanca deposit, they're also finding a high-grade yellow jacket zone, they call it. These results connect the mineralization in the main Sierra Blanca pit area, with that in the new high-grade Yellow Jacket and North Sierra Blanca zones. These results are anticipated to favorably affect the design of the potential high-grade starter pit at their North Bullfrog project. So that's a very interesting development. You know, they thought that they had 3 zones, separate zones there. The one zone is very high grade. They are looking at a bulk tonnage open pit type target here, which is the main target. But now they've got this high grade starter area that looks quite interesting, and they've got some good continuity of their bulk tonnage oxide mineralization, significant mineralizing system. They continue to hit new mineralized structures over and over again. And so this North Bullfrog is a very interesting project. Corvus Gold is run by Jeff Pontius. Jeff Pontius has made a lot of major discoveries in his career. I think he's got 3 that are over 10 million ounce gold discoveries in his career. Jeff Pontius is a real top-notch guy. He's got a great project here at North Bullfrog, and I like their chances a lot. The stock symbol is KOR, and that trades on the Toronto Exchange. The next press release is from Santacruz Silver Mining. They had results from their San Felipe project down there in Sonora State, Mexico. They continue to focus on their La Ventana, Las Lamas, and Transversales veins. They had some drilling results from La Ventana. They had 2.8 meters at 810 grams per ton silver equivalent. And then at their last Lamas, they had a 6.95 meter intersection of 355 grams per ton of silver equivalent. Another of 1.40 at 542 grams per ton silver equivalent. Very good group of drill results. Like that the project is in Mexico, so they've got a good long drilling season there. I like their stock chart. This is another one that I'll be talking about on the weekly wrap-up show. Their stock symbol is SCZ, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Virtutone Networks. Virtutone Networks is an AGORACOM sponsor. They had news out that they have revenues of $3.8 million for the month of September. This is the Jason Allen, who's the Chief Executive Officer. He stated, and I quote, "This month we have focused our efforts towards increasing margins. Although revenues are down slightly from last month, our margins have increased significantly. We eliminated a number of low-margin routes, and our high-margin routes have continued to increase. We're looking forward to a strong month in October of both increased revenue and increased margins." End quote. Heck of a good combination there. This company keeps on coming out with these monthly increases on a sequential basis that are much higher on a monthly basis than their whole entire last year. Last year they had about 2.5 million in revenue for the entire year. Last 3 or 4 months they've had averaging over 3 million per month, and now they're working on their margins as well, which is a heck of a good combination. Their stock symbol is VFX, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is TerraX Minerals. They have a project up there in the Yellowknife Gold Camp in the Northwest Territories that they're rehashing and looking at a project that was formerly a big producer, and they're reassaying a bunch of core that hadn't been done in the past, and getting some very good numbers from that project. Good one to take a look at. Their stock symbol is TXR. That one trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Redstar Gold Corp. Redstar is a part of a joint venture on a great gold project in Red Lake, Ontario, called the Newman Todd project. They had drill highlights that included 1.5 meters of 5.13 grams per ton gold and a half a meter of 20 grams per ton gold. Another hole had a 10-meter intersection of 7.43 grams per ton gold, including a sub-interval of a half a meter of 128 grams per ton gold. Another hole had an intersection of 1.5 meters and 9.97 grams per ton gold. These are the kind of results that you expect to see, or that we've seen in the past out of these big Red Lake gold discoveries. High grade, narrow veins that are steeply dipping, but extremely high grades of gold. And looks like Redstar is part of one there. Their stock symbol is RGC, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. And the final news today is from Globex and Osisko. They've got a joint venture on a project in Quebec. It's in the Cadillac Township. They call it their Wood Pandora property. They're getting some very good results from that. They had an 11-meter intersection grading 15.15 or 0.1 grams per ton gold. So very high grade gold there over a thick intersection. It's in a well-known area for gold mining, and a very interesting project. I like both of the companies involved in this joint venture. Globex, I like their stock chart, which is GMX on the Toronto Exchange, and I'm also a big fan of Osisko, and I like their stock chart. Their symbol is OSK on Toronto, and I expect to be talking about both of those companies on the Best of the Best and weekly news shows. So that's a wrap on all the news today. We had lots to go through. We're still trying to keep it to 10, 12 minutes, depending on how much news there is. On that note, before closing, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. Talk to you on tomorrow's show. Have a great day.